Hi everybody, I'm Alexei Pajitnov. 10 years ago I invented a game called Tetris.
Great is not the word for Tetris. The right word for Tetris is perfect.
I'm at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. I stand in line and there I play Tetris for the first time.
It's really the perfect game. Once you've played Tetris, like it's part of your DNA.
Then I go and play other games and I find myself standing in line at the Tetris machine again. And I play again.
Perfectly implemented, perfectly balanced.
The fourth time I'm standing in this line, it's like, I'm really hooked on this game. I said, I'm going to go to the Soviet Union and I'm not coming back till I have these rights. Tetris is for everybody, all genders, all ages.
The game transcends cultures, it transcends language, and there's a whole Tetris effect that happens. You start seeing Tetris pieces everywhere when you're packing a car or when you want to organize something.
Tetris, it's harmonically everything comes together.
The thing that makes Tetris Tetris is the well and the pieces.
There's nothing associated with Tetris except geometry, which is universal.
It's no character, you don't have attitude to the pieces. They are all good. It allows you to concentrate on your activity.
It only is a game.
It's not a destructive game, it's a constructive game. You're basically building lines of blocks.
It's illusion, because what you generally do, you don't construct anything. As a matter of fact, you keep destroying the stuff you build.
I love that kind of attention.
All you see is the garbage, your failures and mistakes.
You want to keep clearing lines.
You play and play and play to get rid of it, to get it lowered.
It really kind of speaks to the human need to want to create order out of chaos. Alexei figured it out, and that's why we're around 40 years later.
All my life is connected to Tetris. Every time when I design the game, I'm never satisfied because I clearly see that this game won't be at the same level of Tetris.
The friendship that formed between Hank Rogers and Alexei Pajitnov really, ultimately, brought Tetris to the rest of the world. They're still best friends today at the love of games.
Basically, I just live with it for my whole life, and time to time, strange stuff happened.
Play Tetris.
Play Tetris.
My friends.
Okay.
I was a regular schoolboy, and my mother was journalist in a cinema magazine. And when I got it, it was very fascinated. I fall in love with cinema that time. And my father was rather writer. He published several books on different writers and philosophers. So they was humanitarian and I'm kind of more technical person. Father feed me with lots of logical puzzles. He tried to teach me with the chess, but completely failed because he was a very good chess player and I never can beat him. So I'm very defensive in chess. So this is not good. There was some puzzles all the time around in the house. So that's what managed me to more mathematics in my career. In 8th grade, I entering to the special program for mathematics. Then I get to the high school, to Moscow Institute of Aviation, how it called, and I graduated as a programmer, mathematician, researcher. There is a professor in United States, his name is Coulomb, and he wrote the entire book about Polyminov. how many different shapes you could build out of several squares, put them together. I love this book. It was translated and wow, one of my favorite books on my mathematical bookshelf. So one square produces just one piece, that's it. Two square produce just one piece, which traditionally called domino. That's where Mino came from. Trimino is just two pieces, the straight line and the ankle. Tetramino, we know it very well. But with the pentamino, it starts to be interesting because there are exactly 12 different shapes you could make together with the 5 squares. I purchased it, I believe I was 14 or 15, and it was very simple stuff, but it was lots of enjoyment there. It is very creative stuff. So basically it's all 12 shape which you could make out of 5 squares, W or C or X. This one called F somehow, it's not F but look like F. Basically you could play with it, you want to build something. It's much more rich than jigsaw puzzle, because jigsaw puzzle you could put together just only one way, and this stuff are much more, give you much more diversity. Something like that. The activity very much remind you how you play Tetris, isn't it? I did some kind of tower or whatever. But then the moment starts that you get tired and try to put it back in the box. And that's where the puzzle starts. You feel that you're doing great and great, doing some progress, and all of a sudden you discover that you are very far from from the stuff to put it together. So we already don't have the piece for this item. Maybe here, that piece doesn't fit there as well. And then you start to kind of do some kind of panic movement, take away this stuff and put them together, and it didn't fit, and so on. 6 by 10 rectangle could be filled up. I calculated on my computer 14 million and some 300,000 something configuration. I don't remember exact number. And you could spend good half an hour before you finally got lucky and find the proper piece. I had several of them lying everywhere in my house. So once and twice a year I found this box and enjoy it and then put it back, and that's it. So, wow, I forget how to do this. So wasn't something really special and whatever for me. Tutu! Got it. I was interested in computer and computer science. I still play with my box of pentaminos, and I'm wondering why nobody just play against each other with this stuff. And I thought that it would be very interesting to try to research it on the computer. I just started programming it. At that time we didn't have any graphics on the computer, so I realized that I could use the square bracket for the square. At some moment, people who work on IBM PC approached me and started pushing me to port it to PC. I didn't like very much PC that time. The colors were too funky, too bright, and kind of very unserious kind of stuff. I understand that this is enjoyment stuff for kids, but my mathematical kind of spirit, it's not something I really want to work on a lot. PC, I don't want to type it again, forget it. One day, one of my friends from he was 15 computers, name was about it, kind was Tetris transferred somehow, MS-DOS. Our secretary of the director of the human resource person came to me and say, we got the telex from you from England, come take it and respond it. And that was a Robert Stein proposal to license Tetris. He saw this game in Chrck. Chrck is a Hungary Institute of Computer Science, probably. And he likes it, and he wants to license it, and he proposed about, I don't remember, either 15, either 10,000 pounds or dollars. I don't remember clearly either. But that amount I appreciated in kind of 3-4 computers, PC. IBM PC that time. The situation was very clear at this time. Not my computer center, even Academy of Science has no right to have any business deal with somebody outside of USSR. That for transfer him. So what you see here is you could have impression of the Electronica 60, which I originally created Tetris. Very old and unreliable. So I think it's just for guests to watch it and admire. This is not authentical computer. It's a little bit later computer. It's a version of so-called Electronica 125. It looked very similarly to this one. It has this keyboard and kind of Russian placement of the keys. This is monitor. It just TV set. Which produces kind of lines and ASCII symbol, and that's it. Usually I played with the numeric keyboard. 7, 8, 9 is 7, 9 for left and right, and 8 for rotation. I didn't have a hard drop was the space bar. Left, rotate, left, drop. Right, rotate, rotate, okay. And then escape when I lost.
I was born in the Netherlands. I lived in Holland. Went to Our Lady of Sorrows. I went to Japan, and there was no way for me to access computers. This is my new people buying. Wow, people shooting games, no role play. What I didn't know was,
The situation was very clear. Not my computer center, even Academy of Science has no right to have any business deal with somebody outside of.
I used to play Tetris in arcade. Those Sega arcade.
So I send my guys out to get initial is 9,000 copies. Mr. Yamauchi. I get on a plane with a tourist visa, not knowing anybody or anything.
There she is. The St. Faithful.
I had a video camera because I had no confidence that I would be able to describe what happened to me in Moscow. And so I was recording everything.
Okay, this is the hotel from the outside, the Interest Hotel. Actually, it looks wonderful from the outside. This is Moscow. It's pretty cool. Well, today I'm going to go out, see what I can find out.
All I have is the game with the copyright notice, and the copyright notice says Tengen to Mirasoft, from Mirasoft to Andromeda, from Andromeda to Elorg. I had a bitch of a time finding Elorg.
I've spent about 3 hours trying to locate Elorg.
My strategy at Union, so they made that so the strongest Yamauchi.
That's smart. Maybe.
My name is Victor.
Victor.
Victor. I see. Okay.
I get back to my home.
My name is Victor.
So what's your name?
My name is Victor.
And interpreters like,
Tetris movie. The I believe that Tetris will be here forever.
Game and small trades which some kind